Welcome to Soul Tales Daily, where simple stories echo deep emotions, joy, sorrow, greed, and glimpses of humanity. Stay a while, maybe you'll find yourself in one of them. Right finger hit subscribe and make every day a story to remember. Dizzy. Strange inheritance. The suicide note and the cursed music box destroyed happiness. The terrible secret buried in the past. The Smith family's small wooden house is located in a romantic rural area in Virginia. Here, happy music plays every day. The fragrant smell of baked goods mingles with the scent of pine and wild grass. In the cozy kitchen, Mr. Edward, the father with white hair like frost, gentle blue eyes, is sipping a cup of coffee. But today, the smile on his lips hides a deep sadness. Quietly, he places on the table an old music box, an object that has never appeared in this house. "This is all my property," he says, his voice trembling, cutting off the peace that is spreading. Silence filled the room. James, his eldest son, stood there with hands calloused and veined by the seasons. He was a man of action, of sweat and soil. To him, value lay in labor. Anger and resentment burned in his chest, burning like fire. He could not believe that, after all the years of building the farm, his father would consider it less than an old wooden box. "What are you saying?" He rushed forward, his voice trembling. "All the sweat, blood, and tears I have shed on this land, are they worth less than an inanimate object?" Sarah, tears and faith. Sarah, the youngest daughter, with her long golden hair and clear eyes, sensed something was wrong. She understood her father better than anyone. The pain in his deep blue eyes was not confusion, but a burden. She took James's hand, her voice soft. "James, Dad is trying to explain. Please, calm down." Mr. Edward gently placed the box on the table, his hands trembling. "This box, it's not just an object. It's a promise, a secret that Dad has kept for so many years." Since that night, conversations in the house became rare. James was immersed in disappointment and anger. He lived like a shadow, working hard but no longer happy. Sarah was different. She believed in her father and she wanted to know the truth. The two brothers were now like two parallel lines, each with their own worries. James had his own family in a nearby town, but he always considered this farm his real home. "I can't understand," James said to his wife on the phone. "Dad just said it was a promise to an old friend, Mr. Robert. A man I've never met. He's not trustworthy." At the same time, Sarah whispered to a friend, "James only thinks about money. He doesn't see the pain in Dad's eyes." Things came to a head when Robert showed up. He was a man in a fine suit, standing in the middle of the peaceful countryside, his eyes cold and his smile calculating. He came to reclaim the music box, and to make things legal, he brought with him a contract. This contract was drawn up to prove that Mr. Edward had agreed to transfer the inheritance of his late friend's property to Robert, turning the verbal promise of years ago into a legally binding document. "Edward," he said, his voice full of triumph, "you finally kept your promise. This box is mine. It is the only thing you still have from that day." The confrontation took place right in the middle of the living room. "Wait," James rushed forward, "what day? What secret does this box have?" Mr. Edward trembled. "Robert, you can't do that. A promise is a promise, but I can't let my family be broken because of it." During the struggle, Sarah accidentally dropped the music box. A dry sound of shattering rang out. When everyone looked down in shock, it was not treasure or gold or silver, but an old, yellowed scroll lying among the broken pieces. It was the suicide note of Mr. Edward's best friend, who had died in a car accident many years ago. In the letter, the friend had bequeathed all of his assets to Mr. Edward. Robert, the one who caused the accident, had taken advantage of the incident to secretly threaten Mr. Edward for many years, with the aim of seizing that asset. "Impossible. He promised to give it to me." "Impossible." Robert stepped back, his face pale, his eyes filled with panic. Edward shook as he took the scroll, tears rolling down his cheeks. "I had to keep this secret, to protect you. Robert threatened to accuse me of being the one who caused my friend's death. My debt is a life debt, son." James burst into tears and hugged his father, his voice choked. "Father. I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. I didn't trust you." After Robert was arrested, the Smith family was reunited. The broken music box was no longer a possession, but a token of truth, love, and forgiveness. They realized that the most precious possession was not money or material things, but trust and family affection. They had lost a music box, but had found their home again. The story is a reminder that secrets of the past, no matter how painful, cannot be hidden forever. Love and trust are the strongest foundations of a family. When faced with challenges, do not rush to judgment, seek the truth so that you can heal the cracks, just as light eventually triumphs over darkness. If this story touched your heart, please leave a comment and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more inspirational stories.